Hi, it's Elizabeth from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing the handover video of the Rimor killing. Behind your driver's door, first thing you'll come to is your external 3-pin 240 volt socket. Next we've got your water filler point, so you just want to twist the cap off, and then you'll need a hose pipe and some adapters, as some sites just provide a brass tap. And you want to pop your hose pipe through there, fill your fresh water tank full, and then when you're done, pop the cap back on and then lock it with a key so no one can tamper with your fresh water. Just behind your habitation door, we've got your external barbecue point. So you'll need your adapter, and then you want to lock and twist it on. Then you'll need your hose to connect to your Caddock or barbecue, and then when you've got your gas flow through your vehicle, you can turn it on and then use your external barbecue point. Next we've got your cassette locker. So as long as the blade on the inside of the toilet is closed, you can pull the blue lever up and then slide the cassette out. You want to twist and unscrew the cap, and then when you're emptying, you also want to press in the blue button. This just allows some air in to stop it from glugging. Then you want to swirl it around with some fresh water, empty that out again, and then put some blue or green liquid in the cap, then back on, ready for use again. In the back of the vehicle, we've got your large garage. So you've got lots of storage in here. The back of the vehicle, at the top, we've got your reversing camera, and then we've got your double bike rack. So when you want to use your bike rack, you just gently pull and then it'll lay flat. Then you want to put your bikes on, so you want the handlebars on one side, and then on the next one you want the handlebars on the other side. And you want to put the black straps through the wheels and then secure them nice and tightly. And then you've also got handlebars. So these connect to the one furthest away from the van, and then for the shorter one, it connects to the one closest to the van. Next we've got your gas locker. So this one holds 2 gas low bottles. So on these, on the top here, we've got your dial. So this shows you how full or empty they are on both of them. And then on here, you can turn the gas flow on and off with the dial here. So you can say, this way is off, this way is on. Same for the other one, the dial's just there. To fill up these bottles, you just come to the outside, and then you've got your adapter point. So when you get to a gas station where you can fill up your gas bottles, you want to align the gun up to here, these 2 little pins, and then you want to twist and lock it on. Fill the bottles full. It will automatically stop when the bottles are full, just like your diesel tank does. And then when you're done, put the cap back on, and then up here, this line will be all the way in the green, and you'll have full gas bottles. Underneath the vehicle at the back, we've got your wastewater drain off point. So you just pull this handle forward. So you just want to pull the handle forward, and then as you can see here, we've got your wastewater draining out. So you want to do this when you're leaving a site, so you're not travelling home with the extra weight of your wastewater. But also when you're winterising your vehicle, you don't want to leave any water in the tank to freeze and cause frost damage through the colder months. Next we've got your hookup point. So when you're hooking up your vehicle, you want to connect the cable to the vehicle first and then the mains. And then when disconnecting, you want to disconnect from the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. And you also want to push this lever down and just pull the cable off. In this locker here, we've got your leisure battery. And just on the outside of your passenger door, we've got your diesel and AdBlue. When you're filling up your AdBlue, if you go to a petrol station where they take Arctic lorries, you'll be able to get AdBlue on the pumps, but you can also buy it in drums as well. And then just on the inside here, to release the bonnet, you need your ignition key. And you want to pop it in the front here, twist left to release, and then right to unlock, and at the same time lift the bonnet up. From under the bonnet, the main things you want to focus on is your screen washer fluid. You've got your brake fluid, your oil and dipstick, And we've got your engine coolant, and we've got your positive here and your negative down there if you need to give or receive a jump start. The first thing you want to do when you get into your vehicle is turn your main control panel on. And then from here, you can turn your internal lights on. Next one is your levels, so you can see your fresh water and your battery levels. And then we've got your water pump, your awning light for outside. To bring your bed down, you want to press the down button on this little black button here. When you've got your bed to the certain height you want it at, you've then got your ladders that just hook into here so you can climb into bed. And then you've also got these nets here that attach to the roof. So when you're sleeping, you're not going to risk falling out of bed. If you want it all the way down, you just want to remove the backrest and lower the table as well, so you don't have to use the ladders, and then you can just easily climb into bed. And to bring it back up, you just press the up arrow and the bed will take itself all the way back up. You might not be able to see the steam, but the water is hot and up to temperature. To turn your fridge on, you want to press the on button till your blue lights come on, and then from here, if you press the square button, when these start flashing, you can change, so you can have it on automatic, so it will automatically pick the best power source, or you can manually pick hookup, vehicle or gas. And then if you press the square button again, you can change the temperature, so you can have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 being the warmest and then 5 being the coldest. In the bathroom, we've got your shower. And then we've got your wardrobe space at the back here. So you've got some hanging space, you've got a lot of shelves, a lot of storage in the back. And we also have access into the garage down here as well. And then on the other side, we've got a nice large cupboard. We've got a large mirror next to your sink. And we've also got your toilet. So as long as you've got the water pump turned on and fresh water in the water tank, you can press the blue button here and you'll get a flow of water into the bowl. You then want to just push the grey lever to open and shut the blade, keeping the blade shut and the lid down to stop any smells coming up through your vehicle. When you want to make your travelling seat up, first thing you want to do is just remove your cushions. Then what you want to do is just lift the backrest up. And then once it's nice and secure, you can add in your cushions. Under the chair behind your driver's door is your fresh water tank. So you want to take the red cap off, and then down here you want to pull this lever up and then pull it out. And that's how you drain out your fresh water tank. And then when you come to fill up again, push it back in, bring it down, and then your fresh water will stop draining out. To give your travelling seat more leg room, you can lift this board out and then move it to one side. And then what you want to do is put the original cushion back in its place. And then you want to grab the smaller cushion for the backrest. Then you want to grab one of the cushions that's in the cupboard at the back of the vehicle, pop it on the backrest, and there you've got your travelling seat all made up. When you want to make the front lounge into the bed, underneath the table there's a little black button here. So you want to press your foot down and make sure the button's all the way in, and then push the table down, and then it will click in, and then the table will stay in the lower position. And then what you want to do is just bring the table out and fold it round, and then you just want to remove some of the cushions so the table will lie flat. So now you've got your table flat, you want to fill in the gaps with your cushions. In the back of the vehicle, we've got two separate cushions. that make up your second bed. So there's one separate one here, and then these four fold in, but they are connected as one massive cushion. So on a night time, you want to remove all the other cushions and put them in your garage, replace them with these, and then in the morning you then want to pack these away, put the cushions back, so you've got your lounge again. When you want to use your radio, you've got the 4 squares up here that takes you to your home page. And then down here you've got connectivity, so if you want to connect your phone. You've also got an Alexa option, but you do need to be connected to the Wi-Fi. You've got DAB, you've got radio, Bluetooth, and then you can connect either an iPod or your phone, so you can have calls coming through. When on the radio and FM, the 3 lines here comes up with a list of different radio stations, and you can just scroll through and pick whichever one you want to listen to. And then on the main screen here, once you've selected your favourites, you can scroll up and then your favourite radio stations will appear here. Below we've got your air controls, so we've got your fan speed here, we've got temperature on this side, and then you can choose a direction where the air blows, and we've also got your AC and then on and off as well.